Good morning. It's Alexa here with I Am Woman. I'm so excited because we're actually heading into International Women's Week. Super excited. We have Lynn here in studio with us, who was one of the amazing women featured in our I Am Woman publication. This publication is really important to me. I think the Okanagan, we're just sharing stories of amazing women in our community, and there's so many amazing women that we have in our community. So, Lynn, I think this is your first ever live stream.
It is.
So, we're excited
Hello.
to get you on here. And you have a very fun business. So, I can't wait to learn more and share what you do. So, let's say it together. What do you do? What's your company?
It's called Monet meets
Merlot.
Merlot.
Say that
3 times after 3 glasses of wine.
It's a party trick. So, Lynn, can you tell us a little bit about your business? When did you start? Why did you start? Can you just tell us a little bit about it?
I had just moved from Alberta, and I'm a serial entrepreneur, that's for sure. And I had nothing other than a part-time job in an airline that brought me to Kelowna. So I was looking for something fun to do, as always. And my love for Merlot, wine, I started painting at 19 years old. I love being creative, and I just needed to do something. So paint nights were coming in the United States, and so I thought I would bring that to Canada. And so we are celebrating 10 years this year.
Wow, I did not know. I was going to say like 3 years.
No, 2015.
Congratulations.
So, thank you. Yes. So we basically started, September was our very first paint party, to September 2015 at a winery in Lake Country. And it's been a little bit of an up and down road, as any sort of new business is, but here we are. So
amazing. So I guess, can you tell me, like, I'm picturing wine and painting.
Yes.
How does that go together? Is it help you loosen up? Like, can you walk us through a paint night, or like what to expect?
Sure. So we partner with venues all across the Okanagan. And so let's say 7 p.m. and we are at Friend Winery, for instance, okay? So we will set up, we have the easels, the canvas. You walk into just a ready set room. We are a little bit different. We don the berets and the mustaches, right?
That.
So that's a selfie in itself.
Yeah.
That's very fun. And it's almost like wearing hockey equipment. You know, you put on that equipment and you feel, with the creative courage, the wine, and yes, you feel a little bit more loose. You have this shield. We are called fun art, not fine art. So it's just a night of relaxation, and it is therapy. Art is definitely therapy. So we have a lot of people that come solo. You know, we have people that come with their friends, their family, date night. And we basically provide everything for a 2-hour painting session.
And usually you're serving wine,
local wine. Depending on the venue, that's right. And in each venue, if you're into mocktails as well, so there's a lot of people that just bring their coffee or water, and just there for the outlet. That 2 hour of just letting go.
Well, I think as we get older, as you become an adult, there's less playtime. So you're really trying to get people to just sit down. And I mean, think about it. When you're a kid, you have an art class, or you're crafting, or you're coloring, adult coloring books. Like it feels so good to just mentally be creative. We need to be more creative.
Exactly.
And relax.
Yes.
So I think you do more than, so you host, obviously, at different, do you have any events happening in March right now that you want?
Oh, a lot to list.
Okay.
A lot to list.
Yeah.
And
so go to their website. RJ, can you bring up her website? Because I believe you have, is it under About, or your events?
Calendar of events, yes. MonetMeetsMerlot.com.
So you try and keep these updated?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. So, and we have, those are all the public events.
Okay.
And we also do a lot of private events. So if you're looking for something to do with a book club or a bachelorette parties, we have
Yeah, like
birthday parties.
even kids or like a
Yes.
teenager, you know, you're like,
Yes.
what should we do with my 13, 14-year-old girl? I feel like this is like a great
Exactly.
idea.
Anytime you can promote putting that device down, and picking up a paintbrush or a puzzle, anything, just to get that social media and just put it away
How
for a
do
bit.
you decide on what to paint?
Okay, that is my biggest.
Okay.
You
You
know,
lit up, so tell me why.
I think, oh my goodness, this is going to be a great painting, and then nobody signs up, or 6 people sign up, and then something that I'm not really a fan of, we have 40.
Yeah.
So it really is it's just an event. You put on events.
Yeah.
You can never gauge.
No.
It's hit or miss. So yeah.
But you do spend lots of time just trying to figure out this, or let's say I had a picture in mind that I wanted to paint for, let's say I did a team bonding experience, and I was like, we all want to paint this beautiful image of the Okanagan or something.
We can curate one for you. Yes.
Can you
customize.
Give like a photo, and that's what that's super cool.
We don't do that often, only because we would spend most of the time, customizing. But on a whole, our most popular has been the Highland cow.
Okay.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
This is the funky Highland cow.
Yeah.
We've got spring, we've got winter.
Oh my gosh,
the
that's so
Highland
funny.
cow. He's very popular.
Did you guys ever do? Maybe you have. I feel like there was a big trend going on social media where it was like you had to paint your partner. Is that something?
We're actually doing that on March 26th at Earl's. So it's great for, painting your best friend, your date night.
Your mom.
We've had family paint your family member. You basically put your name in a draw.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm painting grandma.
That's so funny.
Yes, so fun. The reveal is hilarious.
Yeah.
Some heads are this big and some are actually quite realistic. They're really good.
I know. I think, what would you say to someone that is maybe like, oh, that looks fun, or I would like to do that with my partner or a friend, but they're too nervous because maybe they think, like, it's like that judgment. My artwork, because you do see some people come out with you're like, holy moly, like that looks amazing. But it's more than just painting this perfect picture, right? Like it's your own character to it. I think, what would you tell someone who's like maybe a little bit shy and nervous to come and paint?
Well, that's what sets us apart as well. We pre-trace. Some of our paintings are pre-traced.
Okay.
So it's like, I don't know how to draw this or paint this bear.
Yeah.
So it's pre-traced. We're doing one actually tomorrow night. It's going to be some hydrangeas. That's going to be pre-traced. So you have more time to socialize, be less anxious, and just enjoy the process versus spending too much time, worrying, right?
Yeah.
So the pre-traced, we work on that, and we do preface all the paint parties just to say there are 2 rules. 1, don't drink the paint water, and 2, don't dip your paintbrush into your wine.
Oh gosh, that's hilarious.
And it just seems to just relax everyone. And like I said, I emphasize the fun art, not fine art, for sure.
So what does your year look like? Like you're celebrating 10 years. Are you trying to grow the business? Are you happy where you are? Can you talk about where you see yourself maybe in the next 5 years, or if you're just wanting to book more private events, get more people to come and enjoy?
We are getting the like I said, the out of towners, that are celebrating the bachelorettes, the corporate team builds. That's definitely getting a little bit more popular. People are finding us. But now that we've got all that, the templates working, I'm actually taking that well-oiled wheel, and we are now bringing it to other cities.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So you're wanting to expand. What cities are you thinking?
So right now we are doing paint parties in Alberta, So that's just in Edmonton, outside of Edmonton. We have a paint guide that now her name's Larissa, and she's joined us last year, and so now she is taking some of my overflow so we can be double booked, triple booked. We're heading out to Vernon, so we're looking for someone anyone can learn how to paint. Mm-hmm. So it's not really about the painting part. It's that energy and
entrepreneurial spirit, because you're kind of running the own little business in that whatever city, neighborhood, area.
Yeah, and if you have the gift to gab and not, afraid to get in front of a big group of people,
a host.
Yes, and just our biggest thing is our tagline is create and connect, and we have had, I would say, there's a handful, maybe 10 painters that have painted with us more than 10 times. And that is the biggest compliment a person can get, I think, personally.
Yeah, like coming back and having return customers.
They're getting to be friends, yes. Yeah, and they come back.
It's kind of like a book club, but it's like an art club.
Yes.
Like that's what I picture it now is, I'm like, you hear people reading books and talking about the books, but it sounds like, like an art, and you're getting better, maybe you're getting worse, but you're having fun.
We've had private parties with these regulars, and it is a good compliment.
So to end, it sounds like you have amazing events always happening. We're talking to the Okanagan viewers, but if you know anyone in other cities, reach out to Lynn. We'll put her LinkedIn. Are you on LinkedIn?
I am.
LinkedIn. We'll put her social channels so you can connect, DM her, call her.
Amazing.
Or connect with her on her website. But as a woman, being an entrepreneur, what's been one of your biggest challenging moments? And there probably is many, but is there one that you really...
I think the biggest thing for for myself, for an event coordinator, is to put butts in the seats, and that's the biggest thing. But I used to get all worried and feel a little bit more like a failure if it's always nice
when
people show up. It's pat on the back, right? That's great. But then I realized that I truly am connecting with these 5 that show, and then those 5, they own a big company, and they're now booking me for. So to show up, I would think to show up for 2 or 200.
Yeah, like it's the same show. It's not
the same.
It's not like, okay, these 200 get top Lynn, and the 2 only get half of Lynn.
100%.
Yeah. Well, I feel like it's a lot of the business is referral based, so you want to make sure, and you're doing an experience. And if people don't have good experiences, they're not going to come back. They're not going to talk. Is there a woman or a mentor in your life that you've had that has helped shape you into the woman you are today? Or would you say that like your mom, like a woman in, I don't know, is there anyone that you look up to?
I would say that after a health scare in 2016, my mom and I both went through breast cancer.
Together at the
same time.
Wow.
And so we had to pivot the business.
Gosh.
And that.
I just got chills if you could see.
But watching her and go through that and realize how strong she really is.
Wow.
And it just and just having a health scare in general, you have no choice but to just push through and be strong yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
But also, I'm crazy that you both went through that at the same time, but maybe the world was like, you both need to go this together to get through it.
And we were not speaking.
Oh.
For 3 months before. I shouldn't be laughing, but
no.
I had found out, and then she went for her mammogram, and crazy, she had it as well. So
that's wild.
Yeah, but she's doing fine, and I'm
you're
doing
fine. Okay,
we have a Paint for Pink breast cancer fundraiser.
Okay, I thought I saw on your website that you
Yes.
do give back also. So that's obviously something really important for
Yeah,
you.
so every October, I would say we've, out of the 10 years,
Yeah.
because I had started the company in September of 2015, and that May, so I'd only been doing paint parties for 6 months,
Yeah.
and then I had to, quit.
Yep.
And that October, I was feeling pretty feisty through
Yeah.
chemo, and
Yeah.
that was our first Paint
Yeah.
for Pink was 2016.
Wow.
So,
And you just do it every year now.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
we've missed a few years,
Yeah.
but yeah. So this October we're
Okay.
going to do it again.
Amazing. Well, thank you for being raw and real and sharing that. And so glad you're doing better.
Thank you.
Okay, so go take one of Lynn's classes. Go book for a private event. I mean, I feel like I can just picture myself on a winery outside painting.
Yes.
You know.
Let's do it.
So thank you so much, Lynn, for
Thank you
coming
for having
in.
me.
And that is our first I Am Woman live stream.